you know, people start joining and they were like, oh, I'm here. You know how it goes. There he is, Mr. What
There we
tournament
go.
did you win? Kickoff? Mr. Kickoff Championship?
Kickoff challenge champion.
Ooh, Kickoff Challenge Champion. So how does it feel? You win your first belt after years of playing Madden. How is it everything you dreamed it was going to be or what?
Yeah, no, like that moment where like I converted a fourth down to win the game. And like yeah, all I had to do was just kneel the ball. Like that's like
All right, all right.
there we go.
Are we good? I don't know. Suddenly you're gone now. What the fuck? How are you gone? What? Oh no, I know why you're gone. There we go. All right. All right, the boys are back. All right, so let's go back. But first of all, how many events have you been to, like live events? Like, what number live event was this for you?
So I mean, some of them were online because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my eighth like official like MCS live event. That was my eighth.
Now, was that like since it was COVID and that was like when you really started getting really tough? Was that your first like in person jaunt? Did you make it last
Nah,
year?
nah. So Madden 20 Classic was
Oh
my
yeah.
first like in person. I made top eight in that tournament.
Okay.
Um, so that was like my first in person event. So let me think. Like so Madden 20. Then that was when COVID hit that year. And then 21 was online, 22 was online, and then 23 Madden Bowl was like that was my next in-person event. I got top four at the 23 Madden Bowl, and then I got top four again at the 24 Madden Bowl.
Okay, so
Um,
you've been eating pretty good.
yeah,
So you're
yeah,
like the
um,
definition of a professional man player.
yeah, I would say that
Okay,
for sure.
okay, okay. And then, what do you think changed for this event? Like, this is the one I won. Is the thing? Did you think you're better? Do you think you're like more prepared? Did you do anything differently?
Yeah, I mean it was exactly what you said. Like I felt like I was the most prepared player in the tournament. I felt like I was the best player in the tournament. And I never feel like that. I literally never feel like that. Like I feel like I was the best player in the world going into the tournament. I felt like completely different heading in this tournament. Nobody was running dollar. I was the only one running dollar. So I felt like I had a huge advantage. And I mean that was probably one of the most dominant tournament wins that there was in the MCS.
For sure, especially in a year where everybody else is kind of close. Every other game is kind of, you know, everybody's who can get a stop first or the first one to get a stop wins. You kind of got multiple stops on everybody. And in a world where like everybody is running double A gap, why did you choose to run dollar? Because I mean, Skimbo had been running it, and he was like, "You should run this." When in the first month when I'm trying everything, and why did you land on that dollar over the double A that everybody else is running?
So originally I was in double A gap to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem I had is like, yeah, the disengage is cool. Um, but I don't like playing defense when my opponent is constantly out of the pocket. Because you know, like double A gap, like they're gonna get out of the pocket, they're gonna run around like a crackhead and try to throw something.
Mm-hmm.
I hate playing defense like that. I feel like I'm at my best on defense when I'm playing someone that has to play from the pocket, pass and pass pretty much every down from the pocket. And I feel like Dollars is way better coverage defense than Double A Gap, especially because I just feel like the alignment's better. I feel like I mean you have more DBs on the field. Um, in Double A Gaps, you sometimes you have to sit on one of those outside linebackers at the snap, and you're just out of position as your user.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like everything about Dollar is just way better, and it's a way less aggressive defense. You're not giving up big plays. Um, yeah, I just feel like Dollar is way better.
I agree with that. When everybody was saying people were scoring 70, 60 points, I mean, people were running cover zero or they're blitzing everybody and they're taking huge gambles every other play to try to get a stop there. I mean, you're going to give up haymakers, you know, where if you're sitting in covers like you're kind of in more of a low possession game for the most part.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Now, obviously, you're the best player in the world right now. What do you think about Madden 25? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Like, what do you think of the game as in its entirety?
So like how the state of the game like during ladders when there was the stem glitch, there was all these crazy like glitches in the game that people could do, was not a fun experience to me because I felt like the skill gap was like almost non-existent because like everybody could stem glitch, um, and it was really hard to get stops. It was really hard to get stops, but once they banned the stem glitch and then they just patched it. Once they banned the stem glitch, I felt like it was defense got a lot easier for me. Um, just because of the switch stick, and that's like the switch stick is the best thing, at least for me. It's the best thing they've ever added to Madden because I feel like I'm really really good with it. Especially in a live event where people are a little bit nervous, they'll like panic throw things like. In the switch stick, you can easily just bait people into throwing things, and I feel like it's just perfect for me. So.
Now, I did hear some opinions that people think it's bad for Madden because you essentially don't got to adjust. You can just run the same coverage
Well,
and then click
that's
on those players.
that's just not true. I mean, that's just not true. Like, if you're sitting there, like stock cover 3 with a hook and hard flats every single play, I feel like a good offensive player is gonna dominate that defense. Like, you're forced to adjust, and that's not what I was doing in the tournament. I was legitimately adjusting, having different adjustments behind my defense. And yeah, I mean, you can say I abused switch sticking, but I feel like everything I did was like super super calculated. And I feel like it's just the definition of skill gap, honestly. I don't know how you can really discredit it.
I mean, I kind of feel how you do, and I feel like now people want zones to be better, and I feel like if I can click on every single zone at any time during the play, why do I need them to be better? Essentially, that's kind of how I feel
Yeah. And it's
zone
like,
coverage.
I mean, imagine this game without the switch stick. You would just never, there's no stop because the zones literally don't play anything. So it would be impossible to get a stop, in my opinion.
Yeah, they made it so you have to switch at the right time and not the same time every time, but do it
And at
differently.
the same time, there's also an offensive skill gap. Like you can't just like expect to throw routes on a timing anymore. You have to be patient. You have to anticipate things, and you have to become a better passer. That's what it comes down to. I think it goes both ways. So, and
Okay.
that's how I think about it.
What do you think about them getting rid of the spin move?
Um, I feel like it kind of takes the fun out of the game because the spin move was definitely fun. Like you get some crazy plays with it. But at the end of the day, I think it did increase the skill gap a little bit. The only thing I don't like is that you running the ball in this game is pretty much non-existent. Like, and I'm a guy that passes the ball like every single play. Running the ball is damn near non-existent in this game. I think with the spin move, it was a little bit viable. Um, but now without the spin move, I think yeah, the game's really unbalanced. Which I mean, my bias take. I mean, it definitely benefits me, but yeah, I think I wasn't mad if they just made it to where you couldn't spin on conservative, and just like you had to be careful where you were spinning, and if you take a hit stick, you would have a chance to fumble. I think that was fine. I think that was a fine fix to the game. Um, so, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's tough. I always thought that you needed to fumble more. I think people needed to fear, like Tillman used to be in Madden 20. You needed to like fear getting hit, and
Yeah.
especially with the new boom tech. And essentially now there's no reason to even kind of play on balance because the moves aren't as good anymore. So it's like, what's the point of risking that at this point of the game?
Yeah, no, that's why I played on conservative in the tournament. There's just not a lot of upside to doing the juke and the spin.
No,
So
not for how much you get hit throwing seams or throwing drags, and you're just getting blasted by it's just
yeah,
you know.
and there's sometimes where you catch the ball and there's nothing you can do about it. Say like they dive at your feet, you get tripped up as soon as you catch the ball, you take a hit stick. You didn't do anything wrong and you just fumbled. And it's just like if you play on conservative, you just avoid all that. So
Well,
I
I
think
don't
it's
like
fine.
conservative to begin with. I don't like that because like
Yeah.
how can you tell somebody to hold the ball harder than they were? It's just and like you said, sometimes you throw a drag and you get hit sticks. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, I mean you can throw to somebody that's a little bit more open than that. You know what I mean? Like you're just
Yeah.
firing drags into yellow zones. I mean that used to be defense back in my day. But
Mhm.
now all right. So you were talking about it a lot. Talk about like when you first started playing Madden and you first started becoming a sweat and you're kind of your ladder to now becoming the pro that you are now.
Yeah, so it goes back to Madden 18. That was like my first. I mean, I've played Ultimate Team before. Like, I'm 25 years old. Like, I played Madden 12. I played 13, 25. Back in the day, I was like middle school, started high school. Like, I had played Ultimate Team, but not seriously at all. It was super, super casual. Madden 18 was the first time I really started playing Ultimate Team, like seriously. And I started watching Twitch and stuff. You and Problem, just watching. Occasionally, I'd turn on the MCS tournaments, and then that was the time I'd started playing Weekend League. Made top 100 a couple times. Uh, Bought an ebook. Started running bunch, learning the meta, and then learning like everything about competitive Madden, like the chess match that goes behind it. So going into Madden 19, that was the first year I started competing. And I didn't do that bad. And so I just kind of decided to, try to go all in on the MCS. Um, so Madden 20, I had made my first live event. And then I basically just I started streaming, became like an established player. Started winning FNFs. And then Madden 21 is when I made top 4 in clubs, and that was the first like real money, because that was like $50,000 for top 4 in the clubs. So that
Mm-hmm.
was like the first like real money I had made off the MCS. And then I became like super established player, and I started making a lot of events. Never won a belt until now, but I mean I feel like I've been a pretty top 15, 10, like pretty decent player until now.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, now how did you go about like meeting your Madden friends and your TNC boys? Are they like IRLs, or are they just all
okay,
Madden dudes online? Like
no,
how did that happen?
so I actually have a story about that. So if you know Ace Madden, he
Mm-hmm.
does like YouTube or whatever. He's been doing that for a long time. So
Mm-hmm.
I would watch his videos because I was like, not gonna lie, I was a bot. Like I was a super bot. So I watch his videos on YouTube just for like trying to get better at Madden. So this is Madden 18. So in the summer between 18 and 19, he had posted a video, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing a tryout tournament for this crew called Tenacity." And so I just decided like, "Hey, why not just sign up and try to get into a crew?" Because that's what I was trying to do. Um, so I signed up for the tournament. I won the tournament, and then that's how TNC started, which was me. It was me, J Wall, Civil, Free the Penguins, and a couple other people just to start. And that was the start of Madden 19. So that's how I met J Wall. Me and J Wall were like best friends, like number one like lab partners. We had played Madden 19. We played like 300 lab games, like 300 player friend games. It was something crazy like that. So that's how I met J Wall, and that's kind of how like TNC started. That was like my first crew I was in.
Okay, and so what happened with all those guys? Like, what's the story since then? Like, what's going on with
Well,
them?
J Wall has a life now. Like he won that belt. He got out of there. He graduated from school. He has a job. I'm still doing the Madden stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But J Wall, I mean J Wall's living a great life right now. So
Yeah, yeah. I saw after he won the belt, and the people were like, "Where's J Wall?" And then he popped up on my Instagram with a girl, and I was like, "Yep, it's over
yeah,
for him.
yeah, it's
It's just
chalked.
over. It's over for him." So
Yeah, exactly.
so who do you play with now? Who are the boys that helped you prepare for this Madden tournament this year?
So our little crew is called PSS.
Okay,
It's me, Kiv. Me and Kiv are roommates, by the way. We've been roommates. This is our second year in roommates.
okay,
So me, Kiv, Dez, Free the Penguins. Um, we got some heads. Hold on. It's like A Train, Milk, Showtime, KCP, Tony, Ice, and I believe that's it. There's like 10 or
okay.
11 of us. Yeah.
What's PSS mean?
Uh, it stands for private sex server. It's just some weird shit.
But how are we going to elevate? How is that the name? And that's what we're going to elevate our crew.
Well,
What if
that's
you were
not
MCS? And
that's
what do you
not
would
it's
tell
not
me
like
what
a
MCS
brand. It's not
means?
a brand. That's just what our Discord name is.
Oh,
It's
so
called it's called private sex server.
I mean, I'll be honest, bro.
It's
I'm in the
just
Discord
it's
with
inside joke.
David T, and there's pretty much a private sex server in the David T Discord of them posting women they want to talk to and things like nonstop.
Yeah.
It's good. It keeps me young. It keeps me young.
Uh-huh.
Now, speaking of young, you said you're the fifth oldest belt winner.
I'm pretty sure I'm like the fourth or fifth oldest. I'm pretty sure because I think Mo. So when Mo won in Madden 20, I think he was 24.
Okay.
And I'm 25. So it's you and Skimbo, um, and then I think Spot Me, and then I might be fourth after that.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's tough. And I'm 12 years older than you. That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
That is
That's crazy.
it's kind of nuts. Is it? They never realized that. Now, when are we
Uh-huh.
gonna get you back on the 2K team, bro?
Oh man,
You
if we
abandoned
got
the
a
2K team to
squad,
be with Sweat.
I
Like,
did, I
yeah,
did.
back then you
I
weren't a Madden
abandoned the
Sweat then.
2K for Madden. It was
Yeah.
that one. You remember? Were you playing that one night where it was like right before the combine? and we had to like play to we were playing all night. I'm pretty sure. I forget, but it was like right before the combine. We were trying to qualify. Um, that was exhausting.
It's
We
a
were playing until
grind.
like 7 in the morning. Yeah, no, it is a grind. Yeah, and now the 2K League's like chalked.
Oh,
I
we
don't
were
know if
trying.
I'll
We
ever.
were like Wesley, you got to make it, bro. You got to try,
Yeah,
bro. We got to grind to seven
yeah.
in the morning and shit. And he ain't really having his heart, bro. He ain't want. I don't want to grind hard.
No, he didn't have the passion. He didn't have the
No,
passion.
yeah, I don't know if I can make it. Meanwhile, we just the shitters on the team, like, bro, you could do it. We believe in you. No, I don't know, man. I may sleep. I don't know. Yes, he just didn't want it. I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. And then, but the combine shit made you appreciate Madden. Like, bro, I don't have to worry about nobody picking me, nobody judging me. All I gotta do is go out there and play all by myself with no teammates, no nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 1v1. I mean, it's all up to you, so you don't have to depend on anyone else. So, the good thing
All
about
right.
Ben.
So now you're 25. Now, when you started this Madden Trek, I remember different streams of you. One, you were in like the damn basement of the crib. There was like a water heater behind you. How have like your parents or how have they like accepted this role in your life or where your life's going now? Like, has that been like a conversation before you were making tons of money and tons like that, or like how's that going?
I mean, my mom was pretty skeptical, when I started playing, because I had dropped out of college, because I had went to it was like Madden 19. I was still in community college at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I completely dropped out, and I was just playing Madden. And my mom was like, she was like, "Oh, you can take half a semester off, blah 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 blah, but you need to go back." And then I made a little bit of money in Madden 19, and I had some like pretty decent success. Like I made a win and get in, um, and then I made like top 32 in the classic that year. So I done like pretty decent. I didn't make like a living that year. My mom was like, "You can take another half semester off or whatever." And then by the time like Madden 21 came around, Madden 20 I'd like done pretty fairly good. Um, by the time Madden 21 came around and I'd made that 50K from clubs, my mom was like fully like supportive of everything. Um, and so I'm blessed. I'm honestly blessed to be put in that position where I can just play Madden. So I'm extremely lucky, extremely fortunate.
Now you're in Texas now, right? So
Yeah,
you're in Texas your whole life.
yeah. I like Dallas area my whole life.
Okay. All right. So now are you gonna come to the Eagles Cowboys game with us? Are you gonna show up to the tailgate?
What week is that?
There's no Madden. It's
No
all
Madden?
off week.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I might have to pull up to that.
Do you like leave the house? Do you like leave the house ever? Like what's the day in the
Yeah.
life of fancy life right now? Like what's the day in the
Well,
life?
okay. Well, okay. During like prime Madden, like nah, I'm not leaving the house. I'm
Mm,
leaving the house to get food. I
okay.
mean, that's about it. Um, no like extracurricular activities.
Okay.
Me and Kib just went out the other night. That was the first time and since Madden came out.
Okay.
But other than that,
Okay.
nothing.
Now I was say, I mean, what's the standard day? Do you get on and just hit up the sex Discord to see who you gonna play? Like, can I get some games? Like, how's it work?
I usually don't. I don't even play a lot of rep games for real. I just play a lot of like my head-to-head,
Yeah.
Gauntlet. Gauntlet is actually like that's like Gauntlet's some good reps. Gauntlet is some good
Honestly,
reps.
that's some good shit.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. Yeah, my head-to-head just play that the Tremaine Edmonds event. Cause it's like I like playing a lot of my head-to-head because you get to see every little scheme, every little like wrinkle of every playbook. Usually run into everything, every defense. So I think it's honestly super good reps, and it's a great way to get better.
There you go. Now, would you say the Gauntlet is better than Weekend League?
Oh, for sure, because it's
That's,
way less games, and the rewards are way better. I mean, you're gonna make 2 or 3 million coins a week, depending on the card.
there it is. There it is. So we've improved. So Mutt has improved with this Gauntlet mode.
Yeah, I mean, I think this year it's been the easiest to make coins for sure in the last like few years.
Okay. Now, all right. I gotta ask you some Mutt questions, dude. Do you believe in like traits on your players?
Uh, I don't know. Sometimes. I mean, it's usually not a big deal to me. Maybe like the receivers like catching the ball in bounds, whatever trait that is. I feel like
Toe
that one
tap.
matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that one matters, but like
Mm-hmm.
clutch trait, maybe on the kicker, maybe clutch trait on the kicker matters, but other than that, I don't think any of the traits matter.
Dude, Sean Taylor got clutch trait. He don't won me a belt. He made crazy plays in my whole life. He's got clutch trait. Now, do you believe in thresholds?
Thresholds, yeah. I mean, those are like proven.
They're like,
like
which threshold is
like
proven?
spin.
The spin. Okay.
Spin, route running.
Okay. What about any other ones?
I mean, what else? Zone. I mean, I guess. I mean, a perfect example is like Madden 18, 91 zone. Like that was a clear
Madden 18
threshold.
was a threshold. That was a clear threshold.
Yeah.
Since that, now it's like, what about
really
longs?
noticeable
What about
now.
the strides? Do you believe in the strides?
The running styles?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, that's some like Zan shit. Like I don't.
All right, I gotta make sure,
Yeah.
cause I don't be believing in none of this shit, and I want to make sure that somebody got to prove to me this shit matters. But
Yeah, I'm not worried about the strides.
all right, so I mean, we gotta get into the real meat and potatoes of how your Cowboys did this weekend and what's going on down there in Texas with the Cowboys. Is the season cooked?
The Saints just might be the best team in the league from what I've seen. Like I don't know. Like I've never seen the Cowboys defense get.
Yes, you did.
I mean,
Yes,
not
you
like
did.
that though.
Literally,
They got 7
the
on
last
every drive.
no, literally the last playoff game y'all played. The last 2 games in AT&T Stadium have gone the same way.
I mean, yeah, the game did go that way, but it was like the Saints game started like 7, then they got 7 again, then they got 7 again, then they got 7 again. And it was like holy shit. Like I don't even think the Packers game was like that.
They beat the shit.
I know
out
like the score. Well, yeah, they did. Obviously they did, but like the way the game started, like the Cowboys, they scored points on their first 4 possessions and they were down 16. Like that's pretty ridiculous.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, nah. I mean, we might suck. And the Saints might be the best team. I think it's a little bit of both. But at least the Eagles lost, so like it's all.
So like
it doesn't matter in the end.
So do you like the direction of the team, like because you've been a Cowboys fan forever, and you're not old enough to remember any Super Bowl. You weren't even alive for Super Bowls. So like, do you like the direction of the team? Like, are you frustrated with them? Like, all in all, like this is a safe space. This is me as a friend talking, not as an Eagle fan. Like, what is your like vibe and feeling on the direction of the team?
The thing with like our management over the past like as long as I can remember, we never like go out and get people when it comes to like adding people to the team. We never go out and get people. It's always just draft and re-sign people. That's literally what we've done for the last like 20 years, 15 years is just draft, and we just stick with our guys. So like I don't really like that. I feel like there's always rooms to improve in free agency. So I mean that. We've been competitive. We've been really competitive, but we haven't gotten close to a Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's just I kind of have the same expectation every single year. Like we're gonna be good, but we're gonna fold in the playoffs like we do every single year. Like I'm used to it. Like it's normal. So.
Are you a fan of Dak?
I mean I would say I am, but like I said, like I know how it goes. Like he's gonna do this in the regular season. He's gonna ball out, and then. When we get to the playoffs, especially if we play the 49ers, Fred Warner has a top right on Dak Prescott. So, I mean, even in the playoffs in general. Like, there's been some games where he's played pretty decent, and some games where he's been really, really, really bad once we get to the playoffs. So, I mean, I think he's still he's around, like, the 10th best quarterback in the league, probably, like, 10 to 8 if you want to rank him. So like I can't really complain. Like there's a lot worse situations in the league. I mean I think Dak's a good player, but it's just like can we win a Super Bowl with him? And I think it's definitely possible, but like I mean at the pace that we're on right now, like it's not looking great. So
there it is. Now, do you like you guys to win the division this year? Are you confident in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confident because I mean the Eagles can't fuck with us, so like that's just when it comes down to that. We're gonna win the division based on that.
It's possible. Now, let me ask you these. Now I got a couple topics here for you, and I want you to give me your top 3 in these topics. All right, whatever topic is, I want to see the fancy top 3s. All right.
Okay.
All right. The first one I want to go. Who's your favorite Cowboys of all time in your life? Your top 3 favorite Cowboys.
Okay, let me think. Number 1 is Tony Romo.
Okay,
That might be, yeah, that might be a crazy one, but and
that's your
that's my
childhood
quarterback.
quarterback. Yeah, that was your
That's my quarterback.
That's how
That's
I
my
am with
quarterback right
McNabb.
there.
Yeah, with McNabb when I was a
I still
kid.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
2014 was like the year. That was like our year to win it. And that was the Des catch year.
Oh, when he
But I
dropped the
thought our
ball, yeah,
team,
that was tough. That
yeah,
was tough.
no, well, we didn't drop the ball. He didn't drop the ball. But that was our year to win the Super Bowl. We
Mm.
got cheated. You know, it is what it is. Um, Number two, probably Des Bryant. Because I'm going old school here. Probably Des Bryant, because usually like in his prime, he was definitely a top five receiver, pretty much every
Mm.
single year. Des was an amazing player. Uh, and then probably number three, it might be it might be Trayvon Diggs. It actually might be Trayvon Diggs because like what he does is pretty insane.
Oh my
Um,
God, he catch tip picks. He just he
yeah,
right. He
yeah.
just got
I
pick
mean, he's got a
artists.
nose. He's got a
He,
yeah. He's
he
got
got
a
pick
nose for the
artists.
ball. He's
Yeah.
always his instincts are crazy. I mean, he's always around the ball. I feel like you
Okay.
can't really discredit that when it happens over and over and over and over again. He's always in the right place. So
Okay. Okay. I mean, he has pick artists. He does. I mean, can't deny it. All right, let me get your top three favorite Mutt cards of all time.
my cards. Okay, let me think. Is this like a by year
No, whatever
or
you
just
want.
like
Like
a
you're
player
like
in
the
general? Okay,
fancy's life, man. My
it's like
lifestyle. I
number
mean, you just
one. Number one's Randy Moss. Like every
okay.
single
Yeah.
year, Randy
Yeah.
Moss is when he comes out, he's the best receiver in the game every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So Randy Moss. I'd probably say Sean Taylor is always an amazing card. So Sean Taylor at two, and then let me think. Probably I'm thinking quarterback. So I would say Lamar Jackson, but he hasn't had like I mean he's had really good cards every year. I'm trying to think of like different quarterbacks like Vic. Vic was good in the old Maddens, and
Yeah.
now like they made
Next gen.
lefties
Yeah.
terrible.
Next gen
Yeah,
killed Vic
next
stuff.
gen make, yeah, and like but before that I would say Vic. Like
Yeah.
pre next gen I would say Vic for sure.
All right. All right. Let me get your top three TV shows of your life.
TV shows, number one Game of Thrones easily.
Okay.
Number two I'd probably say Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
Um, and then number three I haven't watched a ton of shows, but number three I'd probably say The Walking Dead.
Okay. That's pretty solid. It's a pretty
Yeah.
solid list. All right. Let's go. You just went out to eat. What's the top three fast food spots you're hitting to get something to eat?
Number one Raising Cane's. I just got
Okay.
that.
Just chicken fingers. All right. Chicken finger guy. All right.
Well, it's about the sauce. It's not the
Okay.
chicken fingers, the sauce. Their sauce is god. But number two, probably Chipotle. I get Chipotle like all the time. And then number three, there's this place. It's not like everywhere, but it's called Hat Creek Burger. It might only
Okay.
be Texas, but it's like Hat Creek Burger is like super super good. So I get Hat Creek all the time.
Hat Creek Burger. Okay, I might have to have
Yep.
that when I'm in Texas. Hat
Yep.
Creek Burger. All right. Let me get your top three rappers.
Top three rappers, all time or like right now.
Or whatever you want. Then we could do all time.
Okay. Okay, Kanye number one all time.
Okay.
I'd probably say, you have to put Drake. You have to put Drake in a top three. Put Drake, and then number three, I'd probably put Lil Wayne. My top three.
That's a pretty solid list. What about like right now? Like we're turning on the music. We're streaming or we're playing some head to head. What's our top three rappers right now?
Number one, my favorite artist right now is Don Toliver.
Okay.
I think Don Toliver is great. Number two, probably Travis Scott. Let me just look at my Spotify, see what I'm adding. It's a lot of Don Toliver right now. And then number three, there's not really too much like music dropping in the past 2 years, but maybe like Future.
Did you take all your Diddy songs off your playlist?
I don't even think I had a single Diddy song.
You didn't
on my-
have one Diddy song on your whole playlist.
Not that I can think of, no.
What about R. Kelly? You took all his playlist songs off his playlist?
I still have Ignition on my on one of my playlists.
What playlist has Ignition on it?
It's like a throwback R&B.
Okay.
I used to listen to like, well, I mean, I still do, but like Neo, Chris Brown.
Okay.
That's what I grew up on, like Justin Timberlake. So
Okay.
Ignition was on that one.
Okay. All right. Last one. Let me get top 3 video games that aren't Madden in your life.
Call of Duty, my number one. Um, Call of Duty. I used to be like super big into FIFA. Honestly, like so before like Madden 18, I played FIFA more than I played Madden. It was like my
Mm-hmm.
main game. So FIFA and I guess another one. I don't know, maybe something stupid like Rocket League or something. Used to
Okay.
play Rocket League
Okay.
all the time.
So you're not like a big RPG gamer,
Nah,
like
I don't
one
play.
player joint.
Yeah, I don't like single player games. I'd rather like. I think the single player games are cool, but I'd rather like watch someone play it on YouTube because it's almost like it's like a story mode, so it's like almost like a movie. So I'd just
Yeah.
rather just like sit there and watch someone play it.
Mm. Do you watch any other streams that aren't like Madden streams?
Nah, not really.
Okay. Okay. So, well, there it is. But now, do you have the chat pulled up? I'm gonna let the chat hit you with rapid fire questions. It's gonna
All
start
right.
pretty nasty, all right, and it's gonna just progressively get nasty. Now, some people are good at this. Like Slim Ghost, like took like a half hour to answer each question, and then Maze just rapid fired single. He just killed it. All right. So, are you reading these guys? Are you able to read the
Yeah,
chat? All right.
I'm looking.
All right, well, I'm gonna let the chat ask questions. You just rapid fire, let them go. The chat is free. They're gonna ask you tits or ass first. That's the first one. But chat, go ahead, ask all the questions you got for the Fancy Man the Belt winner, dude.
How much baby oil is too much baby oil? Probably 1,000 bottles. Um, favorite Diddy song? I already said I didn't have a playlist. I mean, these are ridiculous questions. These are is Fancy worried about Henry once he gets back in his form? I mean, I feel like I'm the best player in the world, so until it's proven otherwise. Who's your Madden GOAT? I mean, definitely Henry in the MCS for sure. Did I lose to a guy named Steve? Yeah, I did.
Mm-mm.
5 wides unstoppable.
Bro, 5YC's a legend.
You accept Micah wants nothing more to be an Eagle. I don't
It's
think
kind
that's
of
true.
It
I don't
feels
think that's
that way.
true. I don't think that. There's no way. There's no way he'll be an Eagle. Uh, Fancy, how are you approaching the first downs on defense in dollar? What's the base? Just like a stock coverage. A cover 6 shell. Favorite sports car? I drive a Toyota Supra, so I'd probably say that.
Okay.
I got a Supra in the off season after that
Okay.
Madden Bowl.
There it is.
Buying any hookers with your winnings? No.
You don't pay to play?
No.
You've never paid to
No,
play?
no, I've never paid to play. If you
Kids are
cut
missing
any
out, dude.
Cowboys player, who would it be?
Mm.
Oh, that's a good one. I think. I mean, back in the day, I hated Jeff Heath. I thought Jeff Heath was terrible.
He's a
He
white
was on the
guy.
team.
Like you
I mean,
can't hate any white guys on the team. That's like a rule.
I mean, he's got passion, but he was ass though. Like he was
But
ass,
like,
and
it's a,
he hit
wow,
hard
you gotta
though.
like all white guys. Like I see so many people hating on the Eagles throwing the ball to our white receiver Britton Covey, and it makes me mad because you gotta let the white
Yeah.
guy get off something. Why are we throwing the ball to the white guy? They're just so mad about it. But he gets off.
Yeah, I mean, Cole Beasley was cool, but I hated Jeff Heath though. Barry Church, yeah, he was cool. Do I get my nails done? No.
Okay.
No, I
that's
don't.
safe.
I'm not.
All
Not
right,
Caleb
that's
Williams.
safe. That's safe.
Just insane questions.
I mean, this is this is what
I
you
mean,
gotta
just
do.
like. What's the Super Bowl matchup this year? Probably Chiefs. God, who in the NFC? Chiefs, Lions. I mean, well, Lions just lost. I don't know. I mean, we're only 2 weeks in.
Damn.
When was the last booty call? Before Madden. I've been straight Madden
Jesus Christ.
since it came out.
No nut
Yeah, straight.
November for the
No.
fancy man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See,
Since
smart
Madden
man.
came out.
Smart man. You see
Yeah.
what happened to J Wall. You see what happened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a curse. There's a curse. You have a girl during MCS. You can't win.
That's why
You
Earl
actually
can
can't
never
win.
win. That's why Earl can never win, bro. He just swimming in
Yeah.
the poon. He
That's
just
what I'm saying.
loses.
The left hash dollar blitz. I don't know.
Did y'all just watch this motherfucker play so many games? Like, like, what are we doing?
We got the best ebook in the market. I mean, I got the best ebook.
And where are your ebooks
I have a defensive. I have a defensive ebook on 818 Madden.
818 Madden.
I just won the belt with. So.
Boom. There it is. 818 Madden, boys.
How many times out of 100 do you beat Dubby? Probably. He'll probably give me 5 to 10 times.
Lord
I would say
Jesus.
5 to 10 times.
Yeah, see, what's sad is Fancy is another one of these John Beast kids that was so ass in like Madden 18 and like all them. They were so fucking bad, dude. And then they just took like human growth hormone or some shit, and it just got tough. It just got tough.
Yeah,
I don't know,
like
just years and
PEDs.
years. Like 88 was so trash. Beast was so trash, and then they just like, dog. Why don't y'all go like fucking get in the workforce or something, dude? Like once you know. If they all stay 16, 17, they never lose. But once they get smart enough, just cooked.
Yeah. Who do you think should carry the running back load for the Cowboys? I mean, I feel like Zeke. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Zeke for sure. I mean, we don't have a running back. I'm not gonna lie. I hope we draft Genty from Boise State next year. I mean, it doesn't matter who's playing running back right now.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are cooked.
Yeah, we're probably dead, but we'll win the division though. Because the Eagles, like, I mean, you just saw what happened. They just got walked down by Kirk Cousins. So.
I mean, that was fluke.
It was fluke. I mean, that's the thing though. Like, you drop a pass, you drop a wide open pass. Like, the defense is supposed to say like, okay, tough break, we got your back.
And they did it.
And then the defense go out there. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a statement for like the rest of the season. You know what I mean?
Imagine.
Like that's a momentum swinger.
I just need you to come out here on the tailgate for Eagles Cowboys, bro.
I'll pull up.
It's not far.
I mean, there's no Madden. There's no Madden.
There's no Madden. It's a crazy Madden link up to watch.
I gotta get Kiv. I gotta get Kiv to come out there too.
This Kiv, like, how did y'all wind up like, all right, linking up to where we're like, all right, now we're roommates?
So Kiv, I mean, me and Kiv were already like lab partners since like Madden 21. So we've been friends for a long time. And then Kiv decided to move. And he, because I was already here, and I mean, Kiv I think he'd been to Texas like multiple times before. He likes Texas a lot. So he just like called me and said like, "You want to get an apartment?" And I mean, it saved me money. I was living in a 1-bedroom by myself, and then ended up getting a 2-bedroom, saved like $600 a month. So that worked out for me. That was basically it.
There you go. So, like, are you better than him now? Like, do you be beating him?
We played like once this year. I don't even remember who won. But it's usually pretty even.
So you lost.
No.
Yeah, if you don't,
Chad, I don't think it was a while ago. It was a while ago.
If someone says that shit to you, I don't remember who won. That mean they lost. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. I don't even remember. I don't remember anything about the game. So that was forever ago.
All right, let me ask you this, man, guy, before I let you get out of here. Like, you know, we throw bot wars, man. Do you have any like bot wars contestants that I don't know about that you think would be good?
Oh, no, I actually do. His name's Ken. You know Ken 99.
Ken 99. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd be great.
I don't know him, but I know you're talking about.
I think he'd be great. Cause we will watch his games on 1v1 me, and I think he's hilarious, and I think he'd be good on bot wars.
Ken 99. Okay. Is he like good? Like, is he like too good to like he'll beat the shit out of like
he's solid.
He's like, okay.
No, he's a solid player.
So he could be Earl?
He's like, yeah.
Earl
he's
don't
like,
lose on bot wars, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Earl on bot wars, but when he gets on that, like he's dominant. But I think Ken 99 would be good.
Everybody, dude. They get scared.
Oh, he does. It's the aura.
Yeah,
it's just the Earl. It's the bot wars aura. Like once you're playing Earl and bot wars, it's just like it's kind of like a top right.
It's actually insane. I was like, damn, Bobby gonna beat the shit out of Earl, and then just Earl put him down. You know.
Yeah, and Bobby does well in MCS too, and then they just can't fuck with Earl though.
He can't.
The lights are bright.
Earl's just the goat. All right, my man. Is there anything else you want to tell the people on your since you're the man champion of the world now, dude?
I mean, that's really it. I mean, I'm really happy to finally get a belt. I mean, I feel like it's been a long time coming for me.
Are Are you like more relaxed now going to these tournaments now? Is it gonna? You
Oh
think it's
yeah.
gonna? You think it's
No,
gonna
cause like
open
that
like
was,
the
and
floodgates?
like I talked about that on the broadcast. It was like, cause I've been playing this whole time. Like this is my sixth season. So like finally winning like this is what I've been working towards this whole time was winning a belt. And now that I have the belt, it's like I feel like there's a lot less pressure on me to perform, which makes it easier for me. So I feel like, I mean, only two people have ever won belts in like two belts in one season. So and I feel like, I mean, there's three more tournaments and Madden Bowl. So I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to, get multiple in one season. I mean, who knows?
Who knows? You could be the next Henry. Who knows, man? You're
Yeah.
getting there. Just keep it going. I'm happy for you, dude. You come a long way from our center that just grad boards for us and everything. Yeah, you definitely become a beast, dude. I'm happy for you and wish you nothing but the best. Are we going to get some like? Do you want to keep grinding streams or like? What's our plan going forward this season?
Yeah, yeah. So I've been streaming a little bit since I got back, and I think that's what I want to do long term, is to become like a consistent streamer. Like I already got the belt, so like I might as well, you know. I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to kind of start growing my stream or whatever. So I mean that's definitely the plan.
100%. There it is, man. But yeah, you already know, man. If you need any help, reach out. I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy Wednesday. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna go play some head to head all night. Have a good time. But
Yeah,
no, I appreciate you, dude. Congratulations again.
appreciate it. Appreciate you having me on.
There he is, Mr. Fancy. There he is. GG's, GG's, GG's forever. GG's forever. What a lord. What a lord. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I see these kids become ass and they be ass, and then it just gets super tough, dude. It's insane. Anyone know Niner Gang? Not yeah. Jay Fry, my man. Appreciate all the subs, boys. Appreciate Lindo checking in. Of course, Maddie has not checked in. OG has not checked in. Just tough, It's just tough. It's just a tough scene. It's a tough scene. But Lindo was here. So at the end of the day, Ken has 88 months. Lindo was here, dude. Juicy might be tired. He might be tired now. Do we have any unbans, boys? I can't lie. I've been unbanning a lot of people. I've been doing it. Like, ban, unban. That's kind of been my thing. Like, unban the world has kind of been one of my things. Maddie's getting ass. It is crazy, Dad. Don't you think that? Like, for real. I really unban everybody. That's what it's about. My man Drizzy, 11 months. Daz with 48 months. Tyler with 25. Trivia. No. I went with the rapid fire list. Damn, we got a lot of unban requests. Holy shit. When did this happen? Weed ice cream. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Uh-oh. Tony Stewart Racing. I'm not Alan. I'm not Alan. I feel like this is Alan a little. I feel like this is Alan. Lyle, my man, 14 months. Thank you. I don't know, boys. I'm gonna unban him. I'm gonna bring him back. Pure garbage truck. I don't know what this was about. Oh, this is my record in ladders. Damn. Kick first and get a stop. Johnny B. Swole. I feel like I was banned without saying anything disrespectful. I was communicating with the chat and rage banned. I've been watching Dub since Madden 20, and when I was away for training in the Air Force, it feels so pretty ridiculous to be banned for the reason I was, especially after reviewing the chats I sent. The chat isn't the chat without the chat, so it's like getting half of the entertainment without it. Thanks for reading. Yo, respect my man Johnny B. Swole. Respect, bro. Big respect. Cozy Rio? Big Sean, criminally underrated. Okay. Washed up grandpa. I mean, he's just rapid firing bad takes right now. Ricky Waters. Why of all Philly teams are the Flyers so ass? I cheer against old men that don't read. Let's go Cowboys. I mean, he's just like... I've been in this community for like 3 years, and y'all banned me over a harmless chirp. Come on now. On the day I renew my sub, we'll bring him back. Jers. Hang it up, old man. The ban was a solid power move. I was banned 30 seconds after resubbing, and now the home margaritas were a tad powerful for my 5'8" frame. Do we bring back Jers? We're bringing back Jers. I always cut cars looked a little better. Dead since Madden release. I don't know why this guy got it. I can't lie to you. My rock, shut up, credit. Oh, he played shut up, bitch when I was talking. Oh, you played the shut up, bitch for somebody in the chat, not the streamer. I feel like that's a cap. I feel like that's cap. Why would you do that? Why would you literally play the sound for somebody in the chat? Is that cap? That's cap. I'll bring him back though. I don't know why I bring all these dudes back. Oh, Henry gonna ban my man Lane? That's my man. Dog, I don't like this guy. Bring him back though. Oh, this dude did something. Nah, he did something. Nah, he did something. He did something. He might have played some noise or some shit. I gotta start writing down why I banned people, so I remember. But he didn't even type, but he got banned by me. I don't just randomly. Nah, he did something. We'll bring him back though. This is a dude said I never seen him rage quit when I quit a game with 1 minute left in the game. I don't like that. I hate that shit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that shit. I lost a game and quit in 1 minute left, and decided never seen rage quit. I mean, I'll bring everybody back, especially people that like fill out any type of unban request. They get brought back. Go ahead and put another sticker right on the forehead. That's when I was putting stickers. Okay. Mod who banned me, pure pussy. If we being honest, he can redeem his bitchness by unbanning me, as I was banned for a terrible reason in the first place. He coming right at whoever banned him. That's nuts. I wouldn't take that shit if I were y'all mods. I really wouldn't. I gotta see who he talking to. That's nuts. Actually nuts. Yankees is back. Soft mods. Bear. Bear misses the chat. Creepy Nat. There it is, boys. I mean, W unbans. All right, boys. Well, this was the pod ski. We did good. I feel like this is the goal. Keep this joint like we don't have to be going for like 3 hours talking shit. I feel we get a nice little cool hour in. You know. Apparently, Lindo is now our new podcast editor, is what he told me. Do we trust Lindo to edit the pod?